Alright, hello everybody. It's time to unbox the jpfans package, as the title of the stream says. Wait. Okay. I do have to, I gotta hit record. Hold on. Okay, yeah. So, we're unboxing the jpfans package. We have the figure, the plushie keyring of Shoma, the belt, and all the gimmicks that it comes with, and then what else? What's the last thing? We'll see. Okay. So this is the box. It's kind of big. Yeah. It won't really fit if I put it on my desk, so I'm just gonna open it, like in my hands, and then I'll like spread it all out. And we're using this very nice, what is it? It's not a utility knife. It's like a hunting knife that I have. I don't know if I can show it like on stream, but yeah. So we're just gonna do that. Okay. Alright, so it's pretty nicely packaged. Can't really show it. Well, I can show it, hold on. There's a ton of bubble wrap and other things to protect it. I'm guessing this is the plushie. It's kind of squishy. Okay, we have the figure right here, which is honestly smaller than I expected. I don't know. I wasn't expecting it to be, like, huge or anything, but the pictures made it look way bigger than it is, because, like, my hand is tiny, and, like, this is the comparison here, but I know it will look nice. Okay. What else? This is the Vulcan belt, or just like the shot riser, although I do associate it with Vulcan more than Valkyrie. Apologies. I love a good I love Valkyrie, but they do her dirty. Yeah, this is pretty like heavy, to be honest. I think that was like half of the package's weight. So yeah, okay. This is everything. We're gonna do it one by one. Then what else? Oh wait. I was missing something. We have the Gav X Sanrio character pin, which I picked up because it was like a few bucks. Might as well add it. And I either forgot or I didn't know they did a collab, so yeah. Yeah, it was very, very nice packaging, and I do agree with a lot of these character pairings, you know? So that's that. Alright. What to do first? I guess we'll just go in order. Okay, so this is our Shoma plushie keyring. How should I open this? Just gonna use the knife and hope I don't, like, damage him. Okay. Holy hell, like, my lighting is, like, all weird right now, but okay, that's that. And then let me see if I can just, like, adjust it. I don't know. Like, it's kind of overly bright, but they really made sure that was secure. Yes, yes, they did. The progress keys and, like, the belt, that's honestly, I'm not too concerned about, like, it being secure. I'm actually kind of glad that they did, like, just shove it all in one bag, because I was concerned that if it came in the original packaging, it might have, like, upped the weight. And, I did get free shipping, but it was only up to a certain, like, weight limit or whatever for the brand deal, but trying to, like, just looks pure white on camera, but okay, we'll see. Maybe I can fix this in post, I don't know. Okay, there he is, there he is. It's a little hard to see, but would have thought they would bubble wrap them individually as long as they're working. I'm sure it's fine. I'm pretty sure you can ask for them to do that. It's just like, you'll have to, like, go and, like, add that on to the shipping thing. So, oh, just slides out. There's a little tag. Okay, nothing special there, but you just get in there. Oh my god, hold on. I need to, like, maybe if I move that and then okay. So there he is. Bro, why is it so freaking bright? Okay. I just turned off my light. But, there he is. There he is. He's quite small, to be honest, but very cute. And, like, a decent amount of detail for just, like, a plushy keyring. Yeah. Bro's got all his hoods and, like, even on the back, and he's got little shoes, which I wouldn't really expect them to do, but Japan really loves their plastic. Yes they do. Does it keep everything clean? Yes, but it's a little overwhelming. All this for this guy. And there's, like, a ton of stuff on my bed now, but yeah. But yeah, that's that. I think I'll put him, I don't know, I have a couple bags that I wear for, like, going out or whatever, so can always just put him on one of those. Or if I manage to find a strap for my phone, because my last one broke, I would like to have him just, like, hanging off my phone or something. So he can hang out, like, right there in the corner. we'll just do the other, like, small thing while we're at it. The Gav and Sanrio collab pin. They showed, like, the pin itself on the listing, so I'm guessing that's gonna be the one I get instead of it being randomized, but I'm happy with whatever it is. And yes, it's Hanto and Keropi, I think. Yes. It says it on the, right there. Very nice, though. I feel like I wouldn't... Okay. I love Hanto as a character. I don't know if I would go out of my way to, like, specifically buy merch of him, but, I'm very glad to own this. You know, we can have the two of them together. And, yeah. What's he got there? He's holding donuts for both of them with their matching fits. Very cute. And very sparkly, you know. So yeah. Maybe one day I can complete the set, maybe, if there's more of these hanging around somewhere. Yeah. Alright. Onto the figure. Okay. I hope I'm not, like, blasting through this. It's just that it felt like I waited forever for the package to arrive, and I've been waiting to open it just so I can, like, get rid of the big box it came in and just, like, display everything where they should go. So yeah, this is, the Kamen Rider Cyclone SIC figure. Very nice. I do know that, you can get, like, the special effects accessories separately or whatever. And yes, thank you. I'm glad I'm not going too fast or anything. Where did I put my knife? Okay. Okay. So, ooh. He's really, like, I wasn't expecting it to be, like, that vibrant of a green, because it didn't look that bright in the pictures, but it's very bright. Okay. Comes with a little guide, or like a sheet. Alright. Hopefully I can put this together correctly. Wow. Bro's got 5 pairs of different hands you can use, and then like another one. And then you get a tiny little drive right there. It's so small. Let's see. Oh god. They released another with Cyclone from the Decade movie too. Oh, interesting. Oh god. Guess I have to cut the other end. Okay. Oh, wait, nope. That That was really on there, very tight. Okay, what popped out? Okay. So this is how it comes. Oh god. Oh! Hold on. Okay, let me get him out first, but it actually does move right there. Very nice. Oh wow. I wasn't sure of how well, I know the articulation on these is good. It's just I do know that depending on how old these are, the joints might get a little brittle. And I don't plan on really using these for posing that much. But they do feel really good. Yeah, those white lines you don't normally see on double. Actually, air funnels because apparently he can fly. Interesting. Yeah. Wow. Like, I feel like I don't think I own any like fully articulated figures, so this is kind of like a different experience for me. But it's very smooth. Yeah. Hopefully that can keep up over time. We have this little cape, which where does it go? SIC was your first articulated figure too. Dang. And for the price that I got this is like blowing my mind right now. Okay, it goes in the back here. Oh. I see. I think that's secure. Maybe. Yeah. Okay. Then what else? Yeah, that is kind of crazy. I thought these would have gotten even more expensive with time, but I guess not. I don't know. I guess I feel like it depends on what specific figure it is also. Because I did see other SIC figures when I was trying to decide which one to get. And some of them were still pretty expensive, but thankfully, I was able to find this one, which was like in my budget. Oh god. Scared I'm gonna drop the little, like, memory and I'm never gonna see it again because it's just insanely tiny. But it is taped down, which I... Yeah, like, look at how small that is. Don't even know if it can... Ugh. Focus. Okay. Yeah. Insane. Um... They had a whole revamp to their line before it died. Those last ones, really the only ones well into the 140 range. Interesting. Okay, yeah. Hopefully, this, gonna try to put this in the driver, and I'm hoping it's, like, secure enough to where I just won't have to worry about it. But, Okay. Yeah. It's in there. It feels fine. I just don't want to have to, like, worry about keeping track of that, because things get lost very easily here. Um, oh, you're telling me they make them even smaller? That's kind of crazy. Yeah, I just don't trust myself, to handle things that small. Uh, okay. Well. Let's change his hands. And then, what would be good? We'll have him give you the L. And then, well, actually, he could give you the double right there. Yeah. If you want more friction to keep in place, you can always put a piece of paper in there. I will keep that in mind. Yes. Like, this is nice. Yeah. Okay, how do I change the hands? Do I just yank them out and put them in? Yeah, it looks like so. Okay. Okay, yeah. Pretty easy. Oh god. His, like, bracelet starting to come off a little after that, but this might be for the wrong... Hold on. Let me try this one. Oh, wait, no. That's the wrong way. Why this is not going in? Hold on. Might just have to do that, like, off stream or something. Cause, like, or it might just be because, like, I don't know. My hands are sweaty and it's, like, really hot in here because I can't have my AC on when I'm streaming, but on the hand, okay, yeah. That makes sense. Yeah. I probably shouldn't have tried to change them right now, considering that, but okay, well, I got his hand kind of back in. Okay, it's back in. But I will change his hands off stream, and I'll probably make like a post or something just like showing off the figure afterwards on TikTok. But this is what we're working for now. How do I put this on? I think it just goes like over the hand. Oh shit, the hand just popped off. Well, okay. I gotta go pick it up from off the floor. Okay. Oh, I need my AC, but unfortunately, it just sucks all of the power for some reason. Okay. Okay, okay. How do I... Looks like it kind of just like goes... It like clamps over. Or whatever. Just made it like fall apart though. Things you do for the channel, yep. That's just how it is. Maybe once the weather starts changing, we should be good. But until then, we're just suffering. Oh god. I'll have to figure that out after stream or something. Okay, yeah. But this is what we got. Our glorious boy right here. Oh dang. I didn't realize even like the tips of the feet are articulated. Very nice. Very nice. I'll play with that more after stream is done. And hopefully I can get the hands changed to what I want and also figure out how to put this on. So that's that. Where's the... Oh, yeah, I should probably keep this. The channel's collective son, yes, yes. He's all of our sons, yes. Keep that too. Oh god. Then moving on to the big one. Okay. I don't even know... We'll start with the belt, okay? Okay. So we have the actual belt itself, and then We have the shot riser right here. Very nice. It does have some scratches here and there, but, you know, that's what you get when you buy used. I don't really have a problem with it. Can always repaint it. I've kind of been looking for an excuse to get, like, hobby paint and, like, what is it called? Like a kit, I guess, just because I also have some other belts that really need to get retouched. But yeah. Hold on. My, like... Ugh. I don't know why my, like, my left eye is feeling kind of weird, but, yeah. It should... Okay. Don't even know where the battery goes. I'm guessing on the handle, right? But there isn't a screw. It's kind of just like a... I don't know. Okay. I do have batteries, because obviously I can't ship with batteries, so if I can figure out how to open this thing, then we'll test it out. But yeah. I'll just put it like right here. Yes. Oh yeah. And this is the part that like goes on for it to like sit on the belt. Hopefully they don't flag the stream for having something shaped like a gun. I mean, I hope not. It's like bright blue and I don't know. Is it that similar? I'll keep it out of frame, I guess. Okay. So all of the... Oh my god, my memory's blanking. But all of the gimmicks, I think 4 of them are just like the actual ones that require the bigger batteries and they work with the belt, and then there's 7 of them that are like the gotcha ones that you would have to like gamble for in random gotcha machines. Yeah, Twitch is, I don't even know, but forgetting which ones are which, but I think it might, I don't know. We'll just lay them all out. Thought they were all DX. No, but I think it's still a good place to start, honestly, for building a collection. Okay. Well, I can tell this one's... maybe? I don't know. But yeah. I think if they were all, like, the DX ones, it would get way more expensive, and this whole thing was only, like, 35 bucks or something like that. Too toy-shaped. It's a literal toy, to be fair, but considering AI can't discern toys from real things, best be careful, yeah. Yep. Okay, yeah, the split ones are the gotcha ones. Let me just, like, move that there, behind my camera. Let's just move all this stuff. God, there's so many of them. I thought there were only gonna be... what, like 11? I don't... There's more than 11 here. Do they still open? Yes, they do. Let me find one. Or this one's. Yes, they still open. It's just, you know, instead of... I'm pretty sure they just play the sound on their own instead of being inserted into the actual, belt. But yeah, it's just some slight differences. Can't even see the ones off screen. Hold on. You can kind of see them. Okay, so the DX ones are... This one... Okay. Yes, I'm very surprised. I didn't realize that one was gonna be... I thought they were all from the actual season. This one's the Zio one. Very nice to see. Okay, these four are the real, the DX ones. Obviously Shooting Wolf, because how are you gonna have the belt without the actual key? I don't know if this is just because of how they've been used also, but I think the DX ones, they also, when you slide them open, there's like a clicking sound, but these ones are just like loose. I don't know if I'll put them up to the mic so you can hear it, but this is what the gacha one sounds like. And then this one is what the DX one sounds like. That's probably, I saw that like peaked the mic. I don't know if that was too loud. But yeah. And obviously, it's a little heavier. But yeah. Oh yeah. On the gacha ones, there's a button on the back to just activate the sound instead of having to actually put it in the belt. But yeah, so we have Shooting Wolf. Oh god, just knocked my camera. Flying Falcon. Very nice to see. It's so surreal, like, having these in person and, like, actually owning these now. I never thought I would be able to, like, do that, but I'm very grateful that I do. Punching Kong. And then last one is Flaming Tiger. These make for really good, yeah, maybe I should get some gimmick items. Yes, they make for very good, like, fidget toys, to be honest. I'm interested to see the reason behind, why there's a giant split in the middle, aside from, I guess, differentiating it from the DX ones, but also, I guess, because one side has all of the actual tech in it, and the other one is just, like, empty, but... Yes. Flaming Tiger's a fan favorite. Interesting. I guess that makes sense. Can't wait for me to have that moment when I get Toku merch one day. Manifesting, please. Okay, let me try to get these open somehow. Maybe we can play around with them, but... These are very different looking to all the other belts and gimmicks that I own. Oh, I see. So I was right that there's no screw. Instead of a screw, it's kind of just like a little button that you press and then it pops out. But, yeah, there. It's really tiny though, so I had to use, this, which is, supposed to be for fixing your glasses, but it's small enough to get in there. So, I think it's 2 AAA batteries. I did bring, some batteries. Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting it to turn on right away. Oh god. I see. I almost got it stuck trying to put it back in, but yeah, this is it. Twitch, please don't ban me. Okay. Opening that now. Please be the right ones. I have exactly 3 batteries left. I think, all the other ones that I own are in my X-Aid, gashots. I think I forgot to take them out, but yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. Gotta rip him off like Fuwa does. Let's hope Yuya Takahashi makes you relevant enough to not get sent to the Shadow Realm. Yeah, honestly, might have to do like a either henshin video or a cosplay or something now that I have this belt and all of these gimmicks. But yeah. Alright. We gotta do like Fuwa does it. Open it before you put it in. It's a little loud, but, I mean, what Kamen Rider belt isn't? But yeah. Oh. So nice having that. Yeah. I would have to, like, get a suit or something to cosplay either of them, but... Oh god. At least it's not the Waz belt with Ginga, finally. Yes. Man, I need to find an excuse to... I don't know. Maybe one day, if I go to, like, a con or something, I will This will be the belt that I wear. Just cause I don't know. Yeah. I feel like, okay. Obviously we know 0-1 as a season. Not the best moment in Kamen Rider history or Reiwa. But that was, considering that was COVID, it's a comfort show. So, and I do love the idea of a lot of the characters, and Fua was one of my favorites, and his actor. I remember after the season ended, I was still following a lot of the actors after the season ended, which I don't usually do, but he was doing a lot of gaming videos on YouTube, and that was very interesting. I was sad to see that he stopped uploading, but then he passed the bar exam, so I guess in the long scheme of things, worth it. It's an okay season for the most part, yeah. Watch him play Spider-Man. I was watching him play Detroit Become Human, and that was the one that I was sad that he stopped uploading because he never finished the game. So I was like, when's the next part coming out? And then, you know, a couple years later, there you go. He's studying to be a lawyer. So you know, gotta sacrifice for the greater good. But okay. I should probably take the batteries out, right? Just like, because I'm pretty sure if you just like leave them in, it's like bad for the health of the actual toy. Which I don't mind doing, as long as it prolongs how well it works. Also, I really need to change my TV remote batteries. So I'd be hype if an ex-Kamen Rider is my lawyer. You know he's gonna get the job done if he is. I always thought DBH was 0-1 on steroids. I mean, in many ways, yeah. Alright. Oh god, I have to take the batteries out of this too. I only have so many, of these LR44 batteries, I think. Yeah. I'll have to get, if I want to like show off my full collection one day, I'll have to get like a ton of these. But for now, I only have like a pack of 6 of them. So I'm trying to conserve what I have. But yeah. Very nice. If I'm not broke, because I'm planning on applying to a few more artist alleys to maybe make some money on the side during the summer. If I have a little bit more money, I'm definitely gonna invest in some painting supplies to hopefully fix this up. Yeah, cause it's just some cosmetic stuff. What else? Oh yeah, this is my glasses repair kit. If you're wondering where to get this little thing, just got it off Amazon. Okay, yeah. That's all of that. I need to find some way to... Oh god, just knocked into my mic. I need to find some way to store all of these. I think they're just gonna have to go all in my giant box under my bed. Aside from these guys. These two I'm actually gonna go get like my going out bag and like put them on there right now, I guess, and then Cyclone's gonna go on my bookshelf, which is almost full capacity with all of my other stuff, but I think we can fit him in there. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go get my bag and my giant box of stuff, and then we can do that before we move on to playing games. And also, I have to do, like, obligatory contract stuff, like mentioning my link and all that, so give me, like, a couple minutes. Okay. This is my my bag. Trying to find more stuff to put on it. And this is perfect. So I don't know, maybe Hanto can go like either here or like in the corner here, I don't know. And then Shoma can go with this little guy, cause it has a big hook right here for you to hang stuff on. So let's do that. Looks so nice. Yeah. Let's try to not stab ourselves while I put this on. I'll put it, yeah, I'll put it in this corner. Right there? Yeah. I think Hanto being on the pocket is the perfect decision, but the choice is yours. I might eventually move him, because I feel like I do have some other stuff that I could hang on here, but yeah. I think once I get more stuff, he's definitely going down here, just because, I don't know, just to like balance things out, I guess. And then I'm just gonna like keep the tag on, but we're gonna go right here. Okay, yeah. That's my bag. Gotta keep the tag on so people know it's authentic. Yes. I gotta let them know I got this, straight from the Kamen Rider store. I do wonder, have people gone as far as to make, like, counterfeit ones, or just counterfeit Kamen Rider plushies in general? I did see some... Oh! Just dropped one of the gimmicks. I did see a lot of, funky-looking figures on, when I was scrolling and trying to find stuff, but yeah, I figured. Okay, yeah, that's the bag. Oh shit, I keep dropping stuff. Honestly, I just need a bigger table. Some might be bootlegs or just ugly. Yeah, I might have to take screenshots, honestly, and like make content out of like the worst looking things I could find. If you've heard of the YouTube channel Pink Carbonara, there's lots of bootleg belts. Oh, yeah. I have watched those, and I guess, if anything, belts would be the thing that people make counterfeits of. I just wasn't expecting it to be, like, in other branches or types of merch, I guess. But yeah, I've seen some crazy counterfeits out there of the belts. Okay. Yeah. We have... Oh god. We have my giant box of Kamen Rider stuff that I keep under my bed. Because I don't have anywhere else to put it. So, we're just gonna chuck all of this in there. I really need to get some way to display these, or just a nicer box, I guess. But for now, it's an okay solution. When all else fails, under the bed will not. Yes. It's kind of janky of a solution, but at least it doesn't... I mean, things under the bed tend to not get as dusty as if it were to be displayed. So that's one upside to it. We got the 4 DX ones here. Okay. It's a little hard to see. It's starting to get full, but yeah. Okay. that was the unboxing. Thanks for, oh, yeah. This is my setup, honestly. You don't really see this, on my streams, but I have to put my mic on my figure box so it can, like, actually reach me. But yeah, that was the unboxing. Hopefully I can get that edited and posted soon, because I kind of have to. But, what else? Yeah. For anyone watching that may not know, you can click on my link in my link tree to go to jpfans, find a lot of good Kamen Rider merch on there, just like I did, and get it for really cheap prices, and find a lot of interesting, more niche finds than you might be able to find on, like, just US Amazon or just eBay. Oh yes, and if you do go buy stuff from jpfans, make sure you use the shipping estimator tool that they have. I think they just added that, so it gives a pretty accurate shipping cost estimation, as long as you know or can find out how much your items weigh. I think that's all of... Oh yes, right. If you sign up using my link, you get a bundle of coupons for you to use, including 20% off shipping, and if you use my code, MANGO24, you can get an even bigger discount on shipping on items, and you also support me, so yeah, thank you for that. I think that's everything that I'd, like, have to say, on stream. Yes, I hope that was enough to sell people, but, you know, if not, I know the economy's tough, so don't feel too bad. Okay. I'm gonna have to see, yeah, we'll see. I don't know if I'm built out to be an entrepreneur or an advertiser, but I'm gonna rearrange my setup, and then we can keep going with the Kamen Rider game. And I don't know if we'll be able to beat it today, but hopefully we can get close. So yeah, I will be back. There's, like, my whole room's kind of a mess, but I'm gonna go clean everything up and hopefully get all that sorted out. So it should only take, like, 10 minutes max. I don't know. Okay, yeah. I'll be back. Okay. What is even going on? I have to rebuild my little gameplay setup in, OBS. So, let's see. Just like you were picking us up just now. Short Kings rise up. Unfortunately, that is not how it would go in real life, considering I'm only like 5'1". And, oh god, I forgot to put away my tripod. I actually had to lie about, well, didn't have to lie, but I lied about my height on my driver's license and said I was 5'1" before I actually ever became 5'1", so, you know, that's that. Oh god. Yes, yes. Okay. I'm pretty sure I stopped growing in height at, like, in, like, middle school. And then, you know, in high school, I grew maybe, like, 1 or 2 inches, but other than that, I've pretty much been the same height my entire life, so not very exciting. Where should I put this? I'll put it right there. If you said 5'2" or anything higher, you'd be fucked. I don't know if they actually, like, check... Well, I'm sure they kind of do. I don't know if they would care, though. Oh god. Let's see if I remember how to play the game. And also... These guys are very interesting. Okay, I remember that you don't have to actually, like, fight these guys. They kind of just come in and annoy you, basically. Yeah, they just leave. This game's kind of just, a fever dream. Just a lot of bumping into cars, making people explode. I do like the very colorful color palette going on, but it's not eye bleeding like some of the other games have kind of been. Oh god. I kind of wish I wasn't hitting those springs, because it's just making it harder to do anything. Whew, that was close. Okay. What are we gonna take? Think I'm just gonna take the first, item. Maybe? We can try time stop. That's kind of just my default choice whenever we check in. Yo, I think tomorrow's stream, I might have to low-key hop on Wuthering Waves for like the first time since it released. They're doing a collab with Cyberpunk Edgerunners, and honestly I've been watching a lot of challenge run videos of just, I saw one guy beat the whole game in, 30 days. And I stopped playing a while ago because, I don't know, I guess the first year of it releasing or so, it just wasn't really my jam, but there's a lot of recent characters and areas that have been interesting me. And it does look like they've improved on a lot of stuff. So, I don't think I even remember my login info, but I wouldn't be opposed to just starting fresh, honestly. Oh shit. This one seems kind of tough. Good luck with it, thank you. There's just so many gacha games out there, and they all look great, but I just don't have all the time in the world to play every single one of them, especially the ones that are of that quality and require a decent amount of time investment. Like, I feel like when Arknight's Enfield got announced, I was planning on trying it out, but I haven't even touched it, even though I do get videos of it from time to time. And the graphics do look nice, but unfortunately, I don't know if I'll ever have the will to try it out. Honestly, I feel like I don't really have the will to do much right now. Whenever I try to, like, get back to work on editing a video, I can do, like, an hour or two of work on it, and then it's just... I just get burnt out very easily. But I think it's just because last week was so rough for me with everything going on. But I think I'll get better at that. Editing dread hits everyone, yeah. Like, the idea of having a completed video is very appealing. It's just having to do all the work to get there. And of course, well, I use DaVinci Resolve to edit videos because I am too broke to afford Premiere Pro. And I'm still getting used to all of the quirks of it. Just not a fan of some things. But yeah. And I wish CapCut PC was better and that they weren't so greedy, to be honest. Whenever IRL stuff is going on, I can also relate to that, yeah. Just, well, the Artist Alley, I wasn't, like, expecting a lot from that, but it is still just, like, kind of rough to just sit there for, like, 4 hours at a time and spend even more hours outside of that preparing for it, and then you don't get a lot out of it, but I did get to talk to a lot of cool people. I do have some other things maybe coming up from that, but sometimes you don't need to be able to afford Premiere Pro. Yeah, honestly, if it wasn't for the fact that, since I'm a university student, I do get to use it for free on university PCs at the library or whatever, I don't think I would have ever willingly touched it. But unfortunately, it's also, like, the standard, and it's what they teach you in classes, so I kind of had to use it. And there's a ton of Photoshop knockoffs, but not a lot of Premiere Pro knockoffs that are, like, exactly similar to it. Man, these guys are fast. Alright. Any games that you guys are excited about that got announced at, what was it? Game Fest? Or just like, I feel like just a dozen good games were announced this past week. What, like, Persona 6, Stellar Blade 2, forgetting what else, next year is looking really stacked, and I'm excited, but I also am afraid that I'm gonna be broke. Also, why is this episode so hard? Kingdom Hearts 4 was announced. Ah, yeah, I did see that. Gonna be honest, I haven't really played the games either. I did play some of the... They had a game on, like, the Game Boy Advanced or whatever. Or the Game Boy Advance SP. And I used to play that a lot, but I didn't know what was going on, because I didn't play any of the other games. And I did own the manga that they made for it, which is, I'm guessing not a lot of people discover the franchise that way, but it had some very nice art, and I'm pretty sure it covered a good chunk of the games. Another Final Fantasy remake, if I'm not mistaken. Interesting. Alright, they're remaking Resident Evil Code Veronica. Exciting to see. I feel like, oh my god, they just keep spamming enemies at you in this episode. I feel like before it was just like 1 or 2 at a time. And they at least waited until you were done fighting whoever was on screen already. Oh god. As much as I call myself a gamer, I've never actually played a lot of popular video games. I mean, some would call you a LARPer, but I feel like that's just the reality of a lot of people who either couldn't afford consoles growing up, or just, I don't know, maybe you grew up in a household that gaming wasn't really encouraged or approved of. I mean, I feel like for me, I didn't really start gaming until maybe high school or the very beginning of college, just because I never had consoles in my house growing up. Because, you know, my old Vietnamese parents, they're not, like, overly, like, traditional, but it was still very much like, oh, well, you're a girl, so we're not gonna buy you the video games you want for Christmas. We're gonna buy you clothes, which, I mean, we all need clothes, but getting it, like, every single time, and I would see my cousin, like, oh, brand new Xbox, for Christmas, cause he's a guy, and that's what he wanted. Yeah, that kind of sucked. Pretty sure the only chance that I had to play games as a kid was either if there was a game, like a browser game, that I could play on my, my home computer, or whenever I was at my cousin's house and he would occasionally let me play, like, I don't know, some shovelware game that he had. Tekken 2 and 4, Ratchet and Clank, and Dexter's Lab when I was a kid. Yeah, bro, what's going on? Okay. Because I accidentally hit my time freeze while I was doing a wheelie. I mean, it's something. It's a start, you know? But it does, it's kind of a shame when you play games and you realize, like, I'm kind of shit at this because I haven't had as much time to actually train my gaming muscles as much as other people have. But I mean, not much you can do other than just keep working at it. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do a wheelie again. It's not like gaming wasn't encouraged, consoles were expensive, just played computer games mostly, Barbie games from my childhood, yes. Honestly, the Barbie games were pretty dang good. I used to have, one of those, like, toy laptops that was Barbie themed, and it had, like, games pre-built into it. And it was usually just, like, some typing games or, like, knockoff Tetris or something, but honestly, I still think that's, like, one of the coolest things that I owned as a kid. But yeah, it's honestly nice to see, like, how many of the computer games from that time have been, well, I mean, Flash is dead, but a lot of them have been preserved. And then a lot of them, like, I don't know, like Wizard 101 is still going. I even saw that it's on console, which is interesting. I don't know if I would ever try playing it again, just because I feel like I'm not consistent enough to subscribe to any, like, live service MMO right now, but I do watch a lot of videos of people doing, like, crazy challenges in the game. Oof, that was close. Won't go too deep into how we got the games, but the Barbie Secret Agent one was a precursor for me becoming obsessed with Zets. Yes. Oh god. I can imagine how that carries over. Remember playing Penguin Diner, but I had no idea what I was doing, so I'd make my mom play for me while I watched. Penguin Diner is a classic. I think they've tried to remake that game like so many times now, just with like, actually not even remaking it, like reskinning it. Like nowadays we have like Gordon Ramsay Diner for mobile or whatever. Pretty sure that's a real game. Also, hello. Nice to see you in the chat. Reinvent it. Oh shit. Okay, well, this is the furthest we've gotten in this stage, so I'm gonna take that as a win. But, man. Okay. I'll have to try choosing a different, skill or whatever. Also, I look so pale in this lighting, but oh god. No, there's a second Penguin Diner game. I don't know if it's made by the original devs. I would hope so, but you never know, honestly. Oh god. Oh god. Don't know if you've heard of stuff like Numuki Browser or Flashpoint. They have old Flash games archived and playable, and it's awesome. Yeah, I don't think I have Flashpoint on this PC, but I think I have it on my laptop. Yeah, sometimes I'm just bored and I want to play. Well, okay, I know the Papa's games are on mobile, but I kind of don't want to pay $2 for every single one of them, even though that's pretty cheap for the value that they give. But yeah, sometimes I just want to revisit some random childhood games. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if other people have played them when they were younger, but I used to play a lot of those tattoo artist Flash games. Or, like, a lot of cooking ones, too. But also, I don't know. Does anybody remember when, like, Cartoon Network would play random animes that they licensed, and one of them was... They had the rights to Naruto at some point, so they have a lot of, Naruto Flash games in there somewhere. Do you have Flashpoint Infinity or the other one? I think I have Infinity, maybe? I don't know. It's been a while since, I used it. Sarah's cooking class. Oh my god, yeah. That was the shit. I can't say that I'm an amazing cook after playing those games, or like cooking mama or whatever, but I think it did help me discover my interest in cooking. Just recently got Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions recompiled for direct PC play at 60 FPS and HD upscaling. Very nice. It's been so fun playing that again. I would imagine. Bro, please, let me get out of the wheelie. Okay. It's been so fun okay. I really gotta, like, I gotta start playing some of the Spider-Man, like, games. I swear I have one in my library, or maybe two, from just having my PS Plus subscription or whatever, but I haven't actually played any of them. Am I just stuck like this? Don't think I had anime on Cartoon Network growing up, but well, it must have been just like US Cartoon Network then, maybe. Used to go on Friv, Girls Go Games, Star Suit, Dress Up Who as a kid. They're all so peak. Oh man, I remember Girls Go Games. I'm pretty sure I was on Girls Go Games like so often to a point where whenever I got on the computer, my dad would ask me if I was on girlsgogames.com. Can recommend all the fun ones. Some aren't available to play anymore. I see. Everything from before Spider-Man PS4 has been snuffed out. Man, that sucks. I'm sure I could find the ones from before that era, but yeah, definitely give me some recommendations to my ever-growing list of games that I really need to play. At least you went on sites suitable for your age back then. I can't say all the time, but for the most part, yeah. I was just spending all day playing like Club Penguin and stuff. Although there is a story with that. One time I was like, I think I was like 7. I might have wrongfully, I acknowledge that now, I did steal my dad's credit card to buy a Club Penguin membership because I thought that would make me like look cool to the other people in my grade, because I was let's just say I was well, you can tell, but I was very heavily bullied as a child, so I thought that would give me like social leverage. But in reality, it just made my dad mad and he deleted my account. So, oh shit. Not worth it, guys. Don't steal anybody's credit card info, okay? Oh my god, I feel so bad for you now. You know, honestly, I feel like that's the best, that was the best outcome in that situation. Because as an adult, I'm just like, wow, that, okay, I mean, Club Penguin's like dead, but if it was still alive, I wouldn't spend my money on that shit. But yeah. I was about to go steal Aruto's credit card. There goes my plans for the night. There are free servers of Club Penguin. Yes, I have heard of those, although I've also heard that some of them are very, sketchy. And that the people running them aren't the best. I'm sure it's a case-by-case basis, as with anything else, but yeah. Somehow with these types of things, like fan servers or private servers, there's always some type of drama. Yeah. Can we just, like, normalize being normal in online gaming spaces, honestly? It's concerningly, common for things like that to happen. Same thing with, I don't know, did you guys ever play Movie Star Planet? I've heard some pretty bad things about private servers for that game too. But I mean, I guess what can you really expect when it comes to a children's game? Oh gosh. Something public like VR chat can have fucked shit going on there. I don't even want to think about shady things happening on privately owned platforms. Well, you're very right about that. It's pretty insane. It's pretty insane. And that's not even... We're not even gonna touch on stuff like, Roblox. The insane things that go on there. I envy you in Second Life. Particularly embarrassing memory connected to Second Life from my childhood. Ah, yes. I feel like there was a time during the pandemic where Second Life was kind of trendy, I guess, or just like more popular than it usually is. Deleted my Roblox account as soon as news of that stuff broke out. Yeah, it's quite unfortunate that it's such... Okay. In theory, and sometimes in practice, Roblox is... I feel like it's one of the best platforms for indie game creators or just any child or beginner interested in making games to just try out their idea. And I feel like it's... Aside from maybe like itch.io, you don't really get a lot of those communities where you don't have to really be like the best game dev out there in terms of having the best graphics or the best of anything really. It's kind of just, if the idea catches on, then you might have a really big success there. And it's like way more feasible to do one-person projects, but at the same time, I don't know if that really outweighs all of the immense horrible things that go on the platform. Yeah, and the recent updates, I don't know. It's also pretty... I don't know. Since I am working in like virtual fashion, that type of stuff, I was thinking that Roblox could have been the move, but I don't know, it just seems like it's been a lot less friendly for new people to break into that, to the point where I don't think it's even really worth it. Especially because it costs money just to upload stuff you made onto there, which I understand that that's to prevent just people spamming low effort stuff, even though they could just have moderation for that. But at the same time, now it's just even harder to get into that, even as a hobby. Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know if they're truly gonna have like a downfall or anything really, considering there's not a lot of other platforms like it out there, but I don't know if it's ever gonna be as popular or as liked as it was before, considering all of the questionable things they've been doing. Their moderation isn't even human as far as I know. Reporting won't do shit. Sadly, that's kind of just how every platform is nowadays. Ugh. This episode's tough. Yeah, but that's kind of how it is with YouTube also, honestly. I've been seeing a lot of people get their entire accounts just banned or deleted because the AI moderation decided that their stuff was made by AI, even though it isn't. But then you see all of this other, like, actual AI spam accounts out there that, you know, sometimes they're doing or uploading actually incredibly inappropriate things that should be banned regardless of whether or not it was AI in the first place, but nothing happens to them, so... Yeah, it's crazy. Hoping for a better competitor to come up so Roblox can just get deleted. Got some Robux for some of my birthdays a few years ago, but I don't know, man. Yeah, I feel like in an ideal world, we would just have options for pretty much everything. So we don't have to like feel forced into just like, oh, well, there's no better options, so just have to use this one shitty one. A lot of AI ads that show up on YouTube are sexual in nature and it's ridiculous. Yeah, I get... The ones on YouTube are bad. The ones on TikTok are, extremely bad. I get a lot of the ones where it's just, like, practically porn, but they either cut it off so that you don't actually see anything, or they cut it off before, like, cropping wise so that it just looks incredibly sexual, but if you were to report it, it's not gonna actually get deleted or anything, because plausible deniability, I guess. I don't know. Did you know Roblox wanted to have a dating profile type thing on the site? I don't know if they'll go through with it, but I know they had the idea. I feel like that'd be incredibly questionable at the least, considering I feel like they've outright said before that, you know, they want to make a safe space for kids, supposedly. Even if they were to make it an 18 plus thing, that's still... Is there no way they could just create a separate app or something where you would need to verify yourself instead of adding it to the children's platform? I report things like that all the time. Nothing reportable is found by AI. It's so dumb. Yeah, that... It's very frustrating. That, like, the overly sexual stuff, which... Let's be real, like, 90% of the time, they're implying that, like... They're implying a lot of things about ignoring people's consent, you know? Like, oh, this AI app will, undress someone, with the AI and stuff like that, or make content of them without their permission, you know? That's... It's so... I don't even know. We don't need to, we don't need a society where that's normalized. Which, honestly, I feel like in this point of history, it kinda is, but... people can still lie about their age. They use that dumb age verification. They lock chatting behind that too. So annoying. Yeah. I can imagine. Yeah, it's weird. It's just a shame how, like, both problems are just the fact that money matters over everything else for these people, and all of these platforms and sites are run by, like, soulless, money-hungry executives that honestly don't care about their impact on society as long as they can make lines go up and make numbers get bigger. Cause, I mean, I don't know if you guys, keep up with, like, people who, like, die as a result of things that AI have told them, or just AI that's convinced them that, you know, certain things are the only path that they have in life. But while reading up on that, I saw that, I forget if it's Gemini or ChatGPT, but there was a lot of discourse about the fact that you know, things like character AI, actually it might have been character AI, but using AI for romantic roleplay, there's no, like, age restrictions on that, really. And one of the bigger AI companies, they legit had it, like, in their rules or whatever, that it's like, oh, it's like, we think it's completely fine for, like, a 13-year-old to engage in suggestive roleplay with an AI. Like, we don't see anything wrong with that. It doesn't cross the line to being, like, fully sexual in nature. But it's still like, you guys are fucking weird. Like, it shouldn't even... You shouldn't let children have any kind of romantic or suggestive or whatever kind of roleplay with an AI, even if it doesn't cross some, like, arbitrary line that you've drawn in the sand. And it's especially concerning that you think that, and you're the people in charge, you know? And you don't see anything wrong with that just because you want more money or whatever. Yeah, it's just like, there's so many other things that we could be doing, but because you know that that's going to get you more engagement, even if it, like, ruins people's lives or messes them up in a lot of ways, it just doesn't matter to these people. Yeah, honestly, that's how I feel. Whenever I have to learn something new about these companies, and I lose a little bit more faith in humanity. can't believe I used to use and tolerate AI. Thank God I learned better. Honestly, like, me personally, I can tolerate it, in very specific uses, very specific cases. I don't think I could ever, like, be on the side of these, like, mass corporations, though. Like, their practices, obviously, for the exact reasons that I just mentioned. The biggest thing is just, like, we need better regulation, really. Ugh. Please just let me get through this one episode, before stream ends, hopefully. Yeah, I meant generative AI, yeah, I figured. I really wonder if there's some, like, secret tech to this that I'm missing. Or if I just need to play, like, perfectly to avoid getting hit so much. I mean, these guys are... I don't know. Everybody in this episode is very... not super tanky, but just a little more than the past stages. Oh shit. Also, I don't know if they just hit harder or what, because I feel like they do. And it makes me die way quicker. Or crash. I think after stream I need to, like, eat ice cream or something. It's too freaking hot. I'm already in the red. It's bad. Okay. None of these have really been working out for us so far. But, just gonna have to keep trying. I guess I do have to also remember that I have a block button. I don't know if that's gonna help us a lot in this, but we'll see. Oh. Oh god. Bro. Okay. I need to lock in. I only have one rocket left. Oh god. Bro, they need to stop throwing these springs in my way. Messing up my whole flow. I still have no idea what this, what this item that makes me do a wheelie do. It's not very useful. I mean, it would be useful if I could actually, like, move, but, I'm just stuck in this spot. Okay, we managed to do that. Please tell me we're going to the shop. Maybe not. I think this is the robots. Okay, I guess it's kinda useful because it does hit them, but... Okay, if we're going to the shop now, I'm saving right here. Okay, thank God. Alright. Save. And then what will we choose? We'll try that. I'm gonna be honest, I forgot what most of them do, aside from the ones that I usually choose. Okay. Guessing this is the boss. Oh, okay. That was kind of easy. I mean, I like barely beat him, but it still counts. Right. And wish I knew what you're saying, but that's episode 4. Episode 5. Oh, okay. Not the most pleasant on my eyes, but I think that's just on me for being in a dark room right now. it's just, I don't know, the way that their bodies just like fly off the bike when I hit them off, when I like defeat them. It's almost sad in a way. Oh, okay. That was rough. At least it's still like the start of the episode. Man, Sunday's stream is gonna be crazy, I imagine. Left off on a pretty big cliffhanger. Which... like I said, the YouTube video for the last Zet's reaction, unfortunately, subtitles, the on-screen subtitles got kind of messed up for that. But, should be out this week if I have the motivation to keep working on it, which I probably will, because I just want to get it out, and I also have to upload the unboxing as its own video. That one's probably going to come out first, to be honest, because that's less editing on my part, but yeah. And then we'll see how long it takes for me to edit the second video for the Kamen Rider Games series. Trust me when I say you aren't ready for the rest of the episodes. Oh, I know that I'm not emotionally ready. I'm not mentally ready. And yet I'm very excited to see how this goes. Ah, shit. It's tough having them crowd all around you and just bump you in between everybody. But yeah, we'll see. Okay, so we left off on Minami, her being an agent, so I'm hoping they at least one episode dedicated to that. I mean, it's gonna be like an overarching aspect of the series, I imagine, but a good flashback episode, maybe. Forgot which episode. I think the last one was 29, So, yeah. That whole, that 6-episode stretch that I watched was, it was something. Ten more episodes to go, yeah. I'm a little behind, as you can see. Also, yeah, unfortunately, I haven't watched the Minami spin-off yet, but I might have to, honestly. I might just have to watch that on stream, to be honest. Oh dear. This is not going so well. Oh wow. Okay. I died a lot faster than I expected, but yeah. I wasn't sure if I would get to watching that, but honestly, I feel like Minami's one of my favorite characters in the show. And the more content that I get to see with her, the better. I feel like when the spin-off was first, like, announced, or when it came out and it was still just the stuff with her and what's his face, the other guy at the talent agency that she manages, I remember people being like, oh, why is she getting a spin-off? Like, are they just gonna make a spin-off for every character? But now it makes sense, you know? Oh god. Ugh, they just throw so many enemies at you, it's kinda unbelievable, and I wonder if they actually had people test this out, or if it's this just on purpose to piss people off. Oh god. Ugh, this is rough. Okay. Okay. I tried blocking as much as I could that round, and I feel like it didn't do much. So maybe I just need to get good. Ugh, sometimes it's just hard to judge, like, when they hit you. Okay, I don't think we've done a single run where we haven't hit red by the time we are, like, done with that first section. I honestly don't know how you would even do it. Oh, okay. That was close. Okay. This have to be like practically perfect with everything. And every time I think that the stage is done, they just keep throwing more guys at you, and it sucks. Okay, I'm definitely saving here. Oh, shit. Hello? Okay. That's weird. I think I accidentally like spammed the save button. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, okay. We're just fighting tanks now, I guess. Not very hard. Okay. I thought these tanks were gonna be a problem, but they're kind of like laughably easy because they run into you, which makes it easier for you to hit them. Okay, once we got past that, like, first little section, it's not too bad. Alright, we're saving once again. And this time... we'll choose that one. Bruh. How did that just miss? Okay. Pretty sure this is the boss, but we have no items and don't know how this is gonna go. Oh, okay. That was rough. I think if I just don't... Okay, which one is this? Okay, I think if I just don't waste all my items, I think we could, I think we could do it, maybe. We'll give it one more try before we end stream. Holy dude. They have to chill with just like spamming enemies on you. Lobster. That sounds really good right now, to be honest. Oof. Dude. Okay. Well. Okay, I did say that was gonna be the last try before I end stream. You don't really feel like trying again, but yeah, that's all for today, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Very nice unboxing today. And we did make some progress on the game, so I'm happy about that. We might be able to beat it next stream, hopefully. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. The unboxing, I'll have that edited and posted within the week. I'm gonna be prioritizing that over everything else just because I have a deadline on when I'm supposed to be uploading that for brand collaboration purposes. So I definitely need to get that out first before anything else, but I'll still be working on other stuff in the background. And yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you maybe in the next stream. If not, then whatever else I decide to post next. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in. It's been a very interesting day. Hopefully I can make some videos showing off the cool stuff I unboxed today. Other than that, yeah. Have a nice day, everybody, and I will be off. Thank you. Bye.